Okay. Angler wanted. Okay. Well, you sure look like an angler. Hey, Durand. Good to see you. Ooh. That didn't go well. Hey, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. I figured you did, Ms. Wicked Wolf. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Amaro. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh, well. I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. Hey, Jan. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay. Alright. Sort of listing. So, how do we... Oh, blue mackerel. Okay. Species data added. Alright. Oh, okay, so that's how my hold works. Oh, and I can... Oh. Inventory Tetris. Got it. Got it. Hey there, Doctor Who Don. Hey, Jess. Okay. I'm assuming that those sort of spots are spots I can do some more fishing. Yes. Cod. Oh, this is properly inventory Tetris. All right. I gotcha. All right, what are the other things here? Peculiar engine. Someone's tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. And my pole. Okay. All right. No, I don't believe I have, Morrow. Okay, let's go somewhere else, see what else we can find. What's over here? Ooh. Shallow, okay. I don't want to be fishing in shallows. Gotcha. What is that over there? I'll check that in a minute. Trophy cards. Alright. Let me put you there. Oh. Ah, record size. I gotcha. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Plentiful and basic. Bitch! I just started fishing. Let me be basic. uh, I also recently tried out Dredge. It's comfy. Liked it more than Sunless Sea. I never played that one. I'm hoping that the languid pace of it means that the fully 3D movement won't be too much an issue for my motion sickness, which is my concern. But it was on sale. It was low enough that I could give it a try. Audio could be louder. Really? You sure? Is it an issue that I need to be louder, or do you need me to turn down the gain? Because those are separate issues. I'll do a little adjustment there. We'll see how we go. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh. Oh, I can set markers. Devil's Spine, Twisted Strand, Stellar Basin, Gale Cliffs. Imposing names, for sure. Okay. What's this over here? That's what I want to know. Added to cabin. Okay, hold on. Pursuits, catch fish for the day. Okay, yeah. Encyclopedia. Cool, cool, cool. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and coloring are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Oh, and 1927, okay. Like, that's all cute. My question is, why is that in a bottle floating in the ocean? Ooh, boy. Is anyone else having audio issues, or is it just 255? I did, Peter, like, everybody is asking me. Yes, I watched last week tonight. I did see it. I don't really have anything to add. He did solid work. Yeah, that's... Low. I don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. No, Peter, absolutely not. No, I did not see the Minecraft movie. No. Don't question the logic of the games you play. I'm gonna sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. More cod. Oh, they tried to do that already, Ms. Wicked Wolf. It just, I forget what happened with that. There was rumors. It never went anywhere. I think primarily just because, like, it's an annual release game. What do you even decide to do for a plot? All right, hang on. Where do I want to make adjustments? I don't think I want to toy with that, so we can move that, and hopefully that is better for people. What do we got here? Oh. Okay. I don't have a lot of options for where to fish then. With the current equipment I have. Ooh, we are getting near dark. I should probably go back. Ooh, boy. Oh, wow, that sun is booking it. Oh, crap. That doesn't feel safe. That feels bad. I'm moving. That did, in fact, sneak up on me. Supposedly, there's a trilogy in the works, T. We'll see how that pans out. Okay. Whoo! You step onto the dock of Greater Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah! I see you've returned to one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we might discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was badly damaged. Was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on you, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go toward paying it off. A small amount of interest will go toward improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish at the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? We don't... I believe it has been confirmed they want to do live action tomorrow. Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go, then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Ooh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. Familiar smell of fish is in the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised I found a new one so fast. It takes a certain kind of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Alright, sold 6 fish, debt adjusted, okay. I think there's any point arguing someone about if they're bigoted. I was just listening to a Progressive Collins show where the caller was like, I don't have a problem with trans people, but other people might think, then proceed to put what are obviously his own hang-ups in a hypothetical third party. I mean, you can still debunk the things that are being said. I would say just ignore the attempt to walk around and be like, oh, well, it's not me, it's other people. Like, if someone's going to be self-deluded or, you know, just evasive about that, screw it. Just deal with why their actual talking points are nonsense. Yeah, I watched that too, Ms. Wicked Wolf. I had very odd feelings about it. Review out tomorrow. Oh, they'd never get Miyazaki, Peter. He would demand way too much artistic freedom, and they'd never give it to him. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Curious looking component. Could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at the dock first. Okay. Put it here for now. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. All right. I'm glad that I just like click around and I don't have to like navigate the town. That's the kind of thing that would set off my my motion sickness. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. I have, Miss Wicked Wolf. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards as well as above the waterline are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So, hang on. Let's see. How do I research that? Whoa, I can't afford that, and I can't afford that. So I will not be getting a better rod quite yet. There's not even a better rod, it's just a rod for the shallows. What's over here? Rusty outboard engine, a couple of them. Cracked bulb. Better than a candle. Cloudy lens makes it even. Oh, so like if I'm out after dark. Okay. I guess what I'm unclear on is how do I research this? Oh, research. There we go. There we go. So... Oh, that's research that allows me to then buy it. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what the bit... Oh, okay. Okay, so the bit that I got allowed me to use the research, and I could use it on anything. Now that I've researched that stuff, I can buy new stuff. Okay. Got it. Got it. Suspect means he might have ideological issues with making a movie based on a video game. He might not. I'm not going to presume on that front. Okay, let's rest. Okay, let's undock. And let's get to fishing. is that all sparkly like that? Sorry, give me a second. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, too shallow. Alright, I don't have a rod for that. Okay. What about over here? There we go. Alright. So that one's stock is depleted. A lot of these are going to be too deep, though, I think. Because I think... Oh, nope, that counts as coastal. Awesome. That's mackerel. Not worth much. Well, something is better than nothing. And if it's got high stock... Okay. What we got over here? Ooh, nice. Oh, I should head back. If they don't want to do it animated, they're not going to do it animated. Like, it is what it is. Hey, James, nice to see you. Yes, that's what I've heard, Bloody Shadow. That the game is 100% fishing, nothing but fishing. We just kind of fish the livelong day. I had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay above normal prices. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder, 1 gray eel. Just bring them when you have them. You need to have a rod that can handle shallow water. In order to catch those, shipwright should be able to sort you for that. You've seen that strange red light at night? Seems to be rising from the west. All right. Miyazaki strikes me as a very intense person. 255. I don't think I'd want to work for him. I'll go with that. Pursuits. Okay. But he's an amazing artist, so. Zelda the musical. See, I've seen people sort of, I don't want to say this, putting out their vain hopes that will never ever come true of it being a movie where they have Link be a silent protagonist the way he is in most of the games. Like, there's no way that happens. That would be amazing. Don't get me wrong. But there is no freaking way. There is zero chance. Hey, Fel. Good to see you. Oh, hello. Oh. Apologies. Didn't mean to make it weird for you by using the name that was in front of me. Thanks for stopping in, Jen. I appreciate it. See, you say that, T, but fishing minigames can get real annoying. I never liked the Hades fishing minigame. Actually, I think it might be one of the worst. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Oh. Why are you here? There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Interesting. Oh, that's the mayor want. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east toward Little Morrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? I guess. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. That's not unsettling. Take this wet package. I guess one thing if I were to deliver it wet, it's traveling on a boat. But the fact that it's wet before it even gets on the water. I don't know about that. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Okay. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. All right. Well. There are multiple styles of fishing minigames as you get different mechanics later on. And yeah, I'm not putting the real name on a public account. Cracking up for it. That was wild. I'm pretty sure that open world and or cozy indie games by law have to have fishing in them. Oh. Ah, there's our gray eel. Lovely. It would get old pretty quick, 255, I think. Flounder. That's pretty big. I'll go with that for now. Let's deliver this package before it gets too much later and I lose track of time. What? A delivery! Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper, peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. Sustainable fishing. He puts a crumpled book in his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin, perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Huh. Go into a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques and shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... Ah! I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Don't think so. No. All right. Cool. Cool. Hey, Kenshiro. Good to see you. Yeah, the work culture in Japan is a whole other conversation, for sure. Stingray, holy cow. Woo. Let's do some rearranging here. If I can. Maybe I can. No, I think what I had was about as good as it was going to get. Alright. What's this over here? I just want to find out what it is. I don't have the right equipment. Oh, that's deep. For some reason I thought that was a shallow. Nope. Alright then. Probably just head back. That's fine, Kinshiro. Nice to have you here. A little bit sad today as shipping been delayed on my Fugitive Doctor audio set. Oh, I'm sorry, Rowan. Hope it's worth it when you get it. We can cram a couple of I think, mackerel in here. Yeah. Drop one there and right there. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Yes, I do. Nice. Good, good. You should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Interesting. Alright, well, let's sell the lot. Yep, I'm aware, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Just because it's what I decided to go with to make the voices more distinct. 255. I'm just going with whatever whim takes me when I start doing the character. If you're looking for consistency, you ain't gotta find it. I'll tell you that straight up. Like, amongst other things, I am going to flat out forget a chunk of the voices that I end up doing, and like, if I come back and play this tomorrow, they're just not going to be the same voices. I can almost afford that. figure that might be my better option. Mostly avoided spoilers, but I know that they gave an actual believable explanation as to why her TARDIS is a police box. Well, that's more care than Chibnall gave it, so, you know. Go ahead and rest. Okay. So let's head out. I just need to get a little bit. Which I should actually be able to pay off my debt, too. Can't fish there yet. The boat is so dang slow. Which, I mean, like, it is kind of aiming for a cozy game energy overall. I guess that's not a problem. Atlantis is a very well-designed movie. I don't like it as much as a lot of other people do. I will grant it didn't deserve to fail and it's underrated, but there's a fair bit of it that I'm like, Mayor is walking quickly toward you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news, thanks partly to your efforts. Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted you a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. And the old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger service. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. I'm glad you've chosen to be here with us. So wait, what's the dry dock? The dry dock, we can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these, lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. Sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored. Don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any of the goods needed for any of those kinds of upgrades quite yet. But. Aha! I can get me a decent light. Nice. Installed. Excellent. Well, sustainable fishing. Selected as active book pastime to read. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Gotcha. Oh, I'm sure at some point you must have, Morrow. National Unicorn Day. I don't think we have any business claiming that one, given that unicorns are the national animal of Scotland. I'm not sure you can have a national day for something that isn't native. Here's the thing about Atlantis. It needs fewer characters and about a half-hour increase in the length. All right, here comes nighttime. How dark does it have to get for these other things to start showing up? I like the mechanic lady. I do not like Mole at all. Mole feels like he is from a completely different movie. I do not like him in the least. It's over here. Black grouper. Okay, that is one of the things we needed. The other was squid. Not caught. I hadn't noticed that there is a segment at the bottom of each entry for aberrations. That. That's troubling. That's. Okay. Arrow squid. Gotcha. It was too exaggerated. Like, there's a couple of design choices that, like, are a little much and don't quite fit the rest of it. The overall aesthetic is quite good. Yes, I do. Okay. Meaning to talk to you about a new business venture. I'm considering crab pots. Oh, all right. It's a bit banged up. Fixed by the shipwright. Okay. Okay. Got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. All right. Let's sell what we got otherwise. Yes. Okay, so that's now repaired. Is there anything else? I can't afford that. I'm a ways off from that. Increase my speed a little bit with 2 engines. At least I think that's how it'll work. Okay. Why don't we get a little rest? Set the black grouper pays well. Interesting. Shallow coastal. Okay. Out we go. Oh! I had to manually turn my light on, and I didn't. I was wondering why it didn't seem to be doing anything. Well, that explains that. And I'm definitely moving a bit quicker. Why is that alert going up and down at me? That's what I want. Oh, okay. There we go. Ah. Drop us a crab pot right there. Probably should have done it closer to the town, but whatevs. Message in a bottle, yeah. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows of the at the back of Greater Morrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. Did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. Never known him to be so superstitious. Okay. I'm betting this is too deep for me to fish with what I've got. Oh no, coastal. Sweet. Whoa! Ha! Okay. Ha! Ha! Yikes. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Whoa. Ah. Okay. I was not ready for that. Shapes in the water. You don't have the equipment. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay. Got me paranoid. I'm now a little nervous. I I know, like, it didn't do anything. All it did was be the thing I caught, but I still, I was not ready. Whew. So you know the prime directive in Star Trek, there's been in the book I'm reading where a feudal warlord finds out the culture and the other advanced civilizations have similar non-interference policies, and his reaction is, wait, so you guys could just stop me at any time and you just choose not to? That's hilarious. Interesting perspective. Okay, I can't do anything there yet. How about here? Okay. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging skin. I don't even have to see it, but just the description. He slices the fish open from his stomach. He pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish, too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before long. I'll pay you well if you find more. Ha! Wow, okay. Jeez. I guess I'll storage that for now, just because I don't know what else to do with it. Whoa! The man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay, cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Jesus. Okay. Grotesque mackerel. Whew. Boy. Okay. Like, I knew this game was kind of a Lovecraftian fishing game. But, like, it still caught me off guard. I'm not too surprised, Scuzzbopper, knowing that Season 2 doesn't cover all of the second game. And what the hell is that red light? Whew. Shallows. Can't afford that. Okay. Let's get some rest. Hey, Jennifer. Fisherman! Have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes. She didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. All right, off we go. Oh, I finished reading a book. Yay, go me. Hang on. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching fish with a... Oh, okay. And we'll work on that. What is that? What is that? Hello? Shard ray. What the fuck? The fuck is that? Okay. The stone skin of this ray is molded around a black crystal shard. The rock fragments articulate and grind together. The descriptive terminology. Whoever wrote this, whoever did the actual writing of the text, did a real good job. Let's check the pot. What do we got? We have a common crab. Let's see. Oh, damn. I left it in storage. Damn it. Alright. Alright. There we go. Oh, good. I was afraid I was going to have to go back to the other place. Alright. Well, given this mayor's behavior, it seems like Innsmouth would like to have a tourist industry. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector Many things. Arts and artifacts, treasures, truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something here for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me those lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics you're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. And so what's the workshop? Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. Okay. I was going to say, I might regret this. I guess not. This might be a mistake. Trying to go back. See how dark it gets. No, I might just make it back in time. Right. I think it's an issue of history, 255. The New England coast just has a lot more history to it in a way that lends itself to atmosphere more fitting for horror. You know, the towns have been around longer. There's been more time for more stuff to sink. That kind of thing. I mean, there's a reason why so many ghost stories happen in New England. So much awful stuff has been done in New England for so long. Honestly, like, if you live in New England and you live in a house that's over 150 years old, it's haunted. Like, it just is. I have one. I don't have both. I have the common crab. Ooh, new book. Rods, reels, and rigs. Okay. Sell what we've got. Builder. You're new. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. You're gonna need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe I can help you move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber, 2 units of scrap. It's all I need. Make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack up to the steel point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. What is it? She eyes you suspiciously. Hey, Dharma. I had heard that. It's a shame that I fell off Dave the Diver, though. She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Morrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. All right. Long history by your standards, I guess. I think multiple buildings in my town older than... Oh yeah, no, I understand that, 255, but the thing about the U.S. is, with what is old for us relative here, was literally built on death. It's often debatable which buildings are sort of built on blood-soaked ground, you know, when you're over in Europe, or if they are, how long ago that was. In the U.S., no, it's pretty much all of them. And, you know, we're not as far removed as we'd like to be. Let's see. Let's get some sleep. Yeah, the main difference with the US is like I know what was done in the name of building the towns over here, you know. That when I say it's haunted, it's not just because of the age of the place. It's because of what went on. So. Alright, we gotta go to the crab pot. Assuming I can't... Yeah, no. That's oceanic. Can I get give me a fiddler crab? No. Dang it, just a common one. Okay, well. Needs me a fiddler! Where's the map? Oh. Nope. I don't have the right equipment for that. Whoa. What do we got here? Oh. Oh. Okay. Relic discovered. Alright. There we go. Ooh, it's getting dark. Oh, crap. That might have been a mistake. That might have been a mistake. That might have been a mistake. Whoa. Oh, that was the lighthouse going on. Okay. Okay. Whoa, I don't know what that is, but I don't want it. What the hell? I don't like being out at night. I don't like being out at night. I don't like being out at night. Okay. Whoo! Okay. Engine provides 5% more movement speed than listed. Nice. You know that trope in movies about haunted houses being on native graveyards? Pretty sure the entire U.S. should be haunted by that standard. Well, it's not. It's native burial grounds specifically, meaning it was the grounds where the indigenous folks themselves would bury their dead, as opposed to just any ground where indigenous folks were killed. Because if that was the trope, then yes, it'd be pretty much the whole country. Yes, I do. Deliver the key. Cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is that all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something under his breath. Whoa! Burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. Ability unlocked. Haste. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its power toward you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. There are other powers you wish to know about? No, never mind. Yes. Who? He looks at you for a moment. Something like regret flashes in his eye. An old friend. Oh, you are... You are unsettling, my boy. I am unsettled. Okay. Devil's spine. Jeez. It's not the dark that scares, it's what in the dark that does. Every creature in the universe has an irrational fear of the dark, but it's not irrational. Hey, Fiddler! Gotcha. Yeah, baby! Awesome. Got it. All right. All right. All right. All right. The other day I was listening to a podcast where they were making fun of a book about gender written by a conservative. And there was a bit in there where the author tries to talk about two-spirit people and he ends up referring to them with the hilariously reductive term the village homosexual. Lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks toward the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook it the vessel of an old friend. Was it because you heard me use the haste? Dejected, she turns and walks back toward the lighthouse. Yes, I got crabs for you. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of these mutants? I would think they'd get sick. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Aberrant fish. Okay. What have I got for cash? Ooh, can I afford the hydraulic rod? Oceanic. All right. Well, that'll put me in a position of not being able to put that in storage. I won't be able to fish in the shallows for a bit, but that'll open up a whole new area. All right. All right. Off we go. Whoops. Let's see about doing some deep fishing, shall we? Oh. This is coastal. I thought you were a deeper section than that. Okay. What do we got? Ooh, here we go. Hello. Oh. Bronze whaler. Nice. I like the look of you, me old matey. Lumber! Now we're talking. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's a shallow. What is with that eyeball that shows up on my day calendar timer thing? That's... I don't know what that means, but I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. Let's sell what we got. All right, dry dog. Rod spaces, net spaces, engine spaces, light spaces. Now let's scrap it off. Okay. Okay. You know, for a game with a real unsettling atmosphere, this does kind of like ease you into the flow of it. It is oddly zen. The human parts of the Owl House were set in New England, Connecticut specifically, I believe, if I recall correctly. Nope, can't do that right now. Can I just... Yeah, I can pick it up. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Because that needs to be repaired now. There are a few places to go about. That's a ways off, though. I don't think I want to try and make Gale Cliffs quite yet. I would love... Ooh, those look like scraps. Yeah, let's get dredging. It is literally the name of the game. Ha-ha! Worn gold ring. Gold always holds its value. Oh, that's what the people selling it certainly say. What do we got here? That looks like lumber to me. And it is! 'Tis indeed lumber. Oh wait, can I dredge for more stuff? Oh. That's a bit of lumber. Now that's a shallow, so I can't do anything there. What about here? Oh, goodness. Fanged cod. Oh, okay. Okay. Deviantly sharp teeth with chunks of small fish lodged between it. Hunger in its eyes. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, man. Oh. It's my panic meter. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize I had one. Hmm. Um. Hmm. The more stress you get, the wider the eye is, the more eternal darkness effects happen. Alright, I gotcha. Someone starts going on about buying gold, I'm going to assume they're a libertarian. I'll stop talking them before they bring age. Well, if there's someone who's all about buy a lot of gold, yeah, they're probably a libertarian. If there's someone who's all about selling gold, well, then you're dealing with a different kind of person. Yes, I do. Fishmonger takes the aberrant fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Jeez, dude. He paid well for it. Oh, dang. 2 research parts? Oh, son of a gun. Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen, silence. The stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature quickly now. Jesus! Okay. Good grief. Okay. Whoa, hello. Nope, that was not where I wanted to go. So that's repaired. Don't know what I'm meant to do with this. Let's just put it in storage for now. Do some research. Catches both coastal and shallow. Oh, actually, that would be great to have. Heat volcanic? What do you mean volcanic? I'm gonna need to catch volcanic? What the? Just what it says it can do already has me worried. Oh. Now, question is, can I afford it? Not yet. What was this one I got? Rods will reel and fish in 10% more effectively. Cool. Cool. Saddest Doctor Who moment, in my opinion? There's a lot. I think the one that gets me most consistently at the moment, or at least that I'm thinking of, is Forest of the Dead, both when Donna's children disappear and also when she's sort of right before the whole world fades away and she's, I think his name's Lee, if I remember, and he's like, am I real? And just the panic in his face, and Donna trying to reassure him, being like, I'll find you, and like even forgetting the fact that she doesn't. That I don't really care for, just but the sincerity of that moment, that gets me. That two-parter's amazing. It's a game concerned with the distinction between abyssal and agile depth. So yeah, volcanic is part of that. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. That's a shallow, so I can't do you right now. Oh. I should set the crab pot. There we go. I was gonna say Donna losing her memory, but that didn't make me sad so much as angry. I'm glad the first thing I did come back. See, it didn't make me angry. I thought there was a beautiful tragedy to that. That said, that was something I thought in my 20s when it happened. I was happy to see it undone now that I'm at an older age, where the notion of beautiful tragedy, I'm not gonna say has totally left me, but is certainly not something that I need more of in my life. if that makes sense. Game gives me inside, but whoa. I never played inside. I did play Limbo, but I never got around to inside. Orcas? We should head back. Last Christmas, when we see the actual life of that young lass, and it's so melancholy and depressing, hits me every time. Well, thanks for stopping in. Yes. I would consider I Saw the TV Glow had more value in its tragedy. At this point, I would consider that be the case. Others might not agree. Okay, when's he gonna come out? Because I got shit to sell, dude. that in storage for now. 11th Doctor's regeneration. I can get that. Oh, good. Thank goodness. Alright. So... can I afford... Damn! Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Almost. Okay. Now let's check my crab pot and head to that spot where the builder went. Drop off this bit of lumber and maybe see if I can find anything. I'm seeing sparkliness. Why was I seeing sparkliness? What is that? Does that sparkling mean something? Lighthouse towers above, waves crashes endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken, thrown at its feet. Ponder the intrinsic value of its structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? Lighthouse towers above. Okay. Wait, where'd I drop? Where'd I drop my damn... Oh, it's back here. Bill becoming a Cyberman. That's an intense moment. I'm not sure I found it sad specifically. Hey, Izzy! Hello. Nice. Okay. What's over here? Whoa. Goblet. Interesting. Let's get to docking. No, we're partway there. Thin veneer of gold leaf. You know, I'm glad I stopped watching Who during the Peter Capaldi area. If I'd done it during Jodie Whittaker's era, I know I'd wondered if it was subconscious misogyny. Okay. I mean, like, however it panned out for you in a way that worked. I mean, Capaldi... Whoa. Whoops. That is the first time I got sloppy with my moving around. Whoops. Bit of cloth. Okay. I don't have the space to go again, so I'll have to come back. Capaldi is not only my favorite Doctor, but his era is also my favorite era. That said, like, I've really come to love McCoy. Okay. Signed up for Plume last week. They canceled on me. The insurance. Oh, I hope that works out for you, ultimately. Yeah, I was waiting to see if somebody was going to make that joke. Because for once, I resisted and didn't make it myself. Ha! All-seeing cod. It's not to everybody's taste, 255. I know that. I mean, at this point, it's kind of settled that way, Izzy. It was pretty contentious at the time. I think it's pretty well regarded now. Jennifer! Oh. Okay. I mean, that makes sense that I need to get her there. Okay, okay. Alright, what needs cloth? This does. Oh, and this needs one. Okay, so we can... Okay. In the meantime, yes, repair, please. Now, can I afford this? Yes, I can. Nice. All right. Sweet. And we can do one more day, and that'll probably be it for this stream. You think I was right to establish Capaldi as the Dr. River was talking about? And do you think it was right to establish Capaldi as the Dr. River was talking about in the library? Or should they have remained always some hypothetical future doctor? There was a time when I would have said it should have remained ambiguous. Honestly, I really find the end of Husbands of River Song to be deeply beautiful, and I wouldn't want to lose that, so I'm happy with it. It's one of those things, it's a bit like bringing Tennant back, which people might remember I was vehemently against, but ultimately ended up really loving those specials, not just because they are good pieces in and of themselves, but also because him being, you know, someone who'd played the part before actually improved those stories. I'd actually argue some of them you couldn't really tell without him there. So, all right. I kind of feel the same about, you know, the question you just asked. My normal gut instinct would be no, just leave it alone. But every now and then it can turn out like, oh, well, you know, I may have thought that was a bad idea, but it turned out you did thread that needle and you found a way to do it that worked. I think better on Danny than I think a lot of people do. Now, I'm not going to disagree with people who have objections to how his story wrapped out, but I think his presence was a really good thing, especially for Clara as a character. All right. Take these. Oh, thank you. Nice. I'm just about out of room, so I should probably head back. Doctor Companion Thruple went. Well, I prefer my doctors a bit on the asexual side, personally. Not necessarily aromantic, but I do like my doctors asexual. Yeah, that needs to be repaired. Listen, I'm real mixed on that episode. 255. And to be clear, the name of the episode that you're talking about is Listen. I wasn't like winding up like, listen, you. Like, no, Listen is the name of that episode. I'm very mixed on it. There's aspects of Listen that I really like, but it doesn't quite pull together for me as a whole. Okay. Let's sell our fish. Let's head to the dry dock. Can't purchase the upgrade because I can't afford it. Dang it. Okay, but I've got the equipment for it. That's something. I think we have time for one more day. Yes, it is 255. The creature is not my issue with that. My issue with that is how Clara fits into the timeline of things. That's what I don't like about that. See, that's not what I want, though, Nick. Like, to me, I just, like, I'm on record as being someone who generally does not have much interest in romantic subplots in general. And especially, like, with a character who I find so fascinating, like the Doctor. I just... doing that kind of stuff just feels like a reduction of the character to me. And now, granted, that's a personal feeling because it brings in aspects and things for the character that I don't want. Other people don't agree, and I'm not saying that as an objective fact. I'm not saying that a romantic interest or sexual desires automatically reduces a character. I don't want people to think that's what I'm saying. But, like, for my taste and what I'm here for, boy, I don't want it. I so don't want it. I did, Morrow. Those were some of the earliest reviews that went up in this very channel. Those are some of the early break room reviews. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up for the day in a minute. Let me just sell what I've got there, which isn't much. Dry dock. I guess we storage these for now. Here. Yeah, what I really need is more cargo spaces, more than anything. But I can't do that until I get a new hull, and then I can do that there, a new hull, that there, yeah. Yeah, more than anything, what I want is more cargo space, but can't do that right now. Don't have cash for that. Need more cloth, need more stuff. Search for relics is the only active one right now. Gotcha. Okay, looks like I got exploring to do. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there, though. So, I probably will 255. I might wait until we're into the current season to see if it looks like it's something that is happening again. But we'll see. I'll probably tackle it at some point, I don't doubt. I sympathize with you, Nick. Like, I'm speaking as a gender fluid person, and I have never seen gender fluid. Well, no, I'm not gonna say never. I have almost never seen gender fluid representation that was not like an alien or some kind of inhuman entity or what have you. So, like, I get what you're saying. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up. Tomorrow, here on this channel, I will have a video out reviewing the latest episode of Daredevil. If you go over to the main channel, Council of Geeks, there is a new video that went up today talking about the expansion of J.K. Rowling's open bigotry and disgust for the LGBTQIA+ community. Lots of fun there. Saturday's video will be talking about of time travel in Doctor Who, just ahead of the start of the new season. Friday we'll be back here. I'll be playing more of this. I think this is good for a stream, a good streaming game. So I'll be back and we'll have some more. And yeah, that's what's coming up. Oh, Thursday, Quill and Sword, Partridge Quill on Twitch, and yeah, it'll be more of that campaign. So thank you all for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Be well, be safe, be kind. I'll see you.